Hey everybody, Patrick and Tristan here from Purposeful Armament. We're going to give you guys an update on the range situation.
We have drained most of the water. Again, that's true. And Mother Nature changes. We might literally have to do it again. But it's Tuesday night. It's like 8 o'clock at night. We got out here. We got the generator set up. We got the pump set up. And we're down to sludge. The fact that we're down to sludge means we now will have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're gonna have 3 straight days of sun and no rain. Our weather, it's the first time our weather forecast has not had rain in it for a consecutive 8 days. The irony is it rained tonight while we were here, but it was a true sprinkle. There were dots, driplets, we're good.
For maybe 5 minutes, yeah. We've been like this, not the entire project. When we first started the project, the weather was pretty favorable. For a couple weeks after, it was pretty favorable. But man, towards the end of April, ever since the end of April, it is now July 20 something right now. It's just been, we've not gone more than a couple of days without just getting downpours of rain. I mean, it has been a very wet, rainy season, which is great because we decided to start building a range out of clay. It looks like trash out here, I'm gonna be honest. It looks like trash. We've got trash spread around all out here just because it's basically a construction site. It's hard to keep track of, it's like a water bottle spawns out of nowhere. Every single time we're out here. We got logs from the trees that we cut down just stacked up wherever we can stack them. We got tires, we have drainage, corrugated pipe everywhere. I mean, it looks rough.
For now.
For now.
Give it 5 days, and I think it's going to bring tears to our eyes. I think the success that we are going to have come this weekend is going to truly put us in a completely different league than where we have been. I mean, it's not going to be done, but the fingers crossed, Bay 1 will be usable.
Yeah, and usable in the sense of it is safe to shoot. People can have different definitions of what usable is. What Tristan and I might think is usable. I mean, this range has been usable the entire time for us.
Yeah,
for the most part.
We've shot here almost every time we've ever come out here. We've shot.
Yeah, countless times. But the reality is it's hard to get vehicles back here for a long time up until a couple weeks ago. It's been usable, but it's not usable for you. It's not something that we can confidently say that this is a range that you can come and use. And so I think
it's not commercial range.
After this weekend, our main thing for this weekend is to get the drainage done. And the main reason for that is obviously water. Where is it going to go? Clay, if you're not familiar, is not porous. It doesn't seep through like topsoil. It just stays. It's basically just a pool. So when we're complaining about having water just sitting in the Bay 1, it's because Bay 2, most of Bay 3, and Bay 4 all have at least an area where the water can go and get off of the clay. Bay 1 does not have that. So we've had to just do racking our brains. Eventually we went and got a pump, and then that pump broke, so we had to go and get another bigger pump and a generator, and we've just been pumping water out. And so we're hoping that in the next couple of days, like Tristan said, everything dries out so that we can come in here with with an excavator and dig our drainage. We have our stone already ready for our drainage. We have 100 foot of pipe. We need to
go get some more.
We need 2 more. We need 200 more feet of pipe. But we have everything ready to get the drainage sorted out. And once the drainage is sorted out, everything else kind of sorts itself out, and I'll explain why. The clay being wet is not really that big of a problem. You're talking about maybe a day or two after a very heavy rain, that clay still being tacky and you sinking in it as far as mud goes. Our plan is, just by the very nature of what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be grading out the first base. So we're going to make it as flat as we can possibly make it. If we can't make it super flat, we're going to at least make sure that it's sloping towards a drainage point so that the water can, drain that way. But once that drainage is done, we are going to gravel the bay. But honestly, it's going to be pretty usable because the clay is going to be packed down from tracking over it. It's going to be smooth from grading it. And water's not going to be just sitting on it, just creating, big piles of mud. The water's actually going to go off into a drainage system and be taken away. And so I think once we get that, we're going to see that, yeah, it might still be bare, ground, but I think it's going to be a lot better.
I think once we get that drainage in, the issue of this bay just eroding, falling apart, can be tackled immediately. That we can open it up for you guys. It's been a while, it's been a headache, it's been frustrating, but we are so close.
Yeah, and we're so close to the first bay, so I'm sure everybody is already familiar. Bay 1 is only the beginning. Bay 2, Bay 3, Bay 4, it's all coming down the line. Hell, who knows what happens in the future? Maybe we add Bay 5, 6, 7, maybe we add whatever. But I will say that a big thing that we're going to take care of this weekend as well is getting the left side of the bay shored off so that it stops eroding. And we're probably going to plant some clover so that it holds. That's been a big problem. There are target stands that were quite literally buried in runoff from erosion.
You're getting eaten by the earth.
Eaten by the earth. So all of that's going to be taken care of. Trees are going to be coming down. I just wanted to take a second to update everybody because we've been working really freaking hard. Really hard.
We've been sacrificing a lot of time and kind of just a lot of life. And it's been, this is the first business that I've ever owned. I think this is the first business you've ever owned.
It is. And it sucks. I hate it. I can't believe I decided to do this.
I won't lie, I was really excited to get in it, and I am excited to be a part of it. There's a level of satire that I hope everybody realizes all of my stuff comes with. That it's definitely made me really think hard about just decisions and decision making. Talking to people, communicating. There's so much stuff that I thought I was so good at that I'm realizing that I still need practice with because I still need to learn and grow more.
Absolutely. We are trying to coordinate things, like construction things in a construction world that
we don't have experience.
No experience in.
I've done home renovation, not new construction or land development. I've never done that. Patrick's never done that. There's a lot of obstacles that we haven't realized were obstacles that now that we do, and we've gone through an issue or a problem, we now know better how to tackle it.
Yeah.
And I do just want to give a shout out to my wife. You have been truly the biggest support. Thank you.
Hey, same thing to my wife. She's been having to deal with this shit for a long time. And hopefully it's kind of going to culminate into something great. I will say, if my job ever falls through, I can go be a heavy machine operator somewhere.
That is true. There's enough skill that I've learned that I'm like, I think I even know how to quote your jobs now, too.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we've been learning about, like, just literally every aspect of construction. It's crazy. I didn't even know that, like millings are basically just recycled material.
Yeah.
I didn't know I even had to pay for that. I thought people wanted to just get rid of that. Nope.
Yeah, people are like, oh yeah, you can get millings dropped off. So much harder than you would think because it hasn't happened and it probably won't.
Yeah. And also gravel. Gravel is really, really expensive.
God. Yeah. Also, that video I made, the amount of people, the one that I showed shouting out that Logan Travels guy dragging the rope, the amount of comments that have been like, attach a yard fence to the back with a bunch of tires attached to it and then another log attached to it. I'm like, all of that sounds great. I need to go buy a fence. I need to go buy more chain. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we're learning even as we're trying new things and practicing these skills because we don't have any experience with it.
Yeah, and I think that's a really cool part about sharing our journey on the internet as well is that, the internet, like, you're going to get people who just say random stuff and they're like, oh.
You're gonna get trolls.
Yeah, but you're also gonna get a lot of people who are like really excited for this, which is honestly motivating for me. Like I know people who are like excited about this. I'm like,
Nick, Brandon, Kevin, I promise you this is going to get filled.
Yeah.
I promise you that the memberships are going to be, you're going to get in.
it's just literally, I can hardly even like comprehend. I'm just like, wow, these like people are actually excited for this, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been out here a lot, and whenever you're looking at your own work, you're like, man, this is rough. This looks horrible. But there's a lot of people who are like actually really excited for what we're throwing together here, and that's why we've been working so hard. It's a good motivator, and also, you know, being able to put stuff on the internet and see people's reaction to it, but also, you know, get their feedback. Like you said, hey, here's how you can do something better, because, you know, we're not rich. We're bootstrapping this all with our own money, and
it's not easy.
we picked probably the worst possible time in terms of like diesel prices to rent equipment
and equipment operations. I mean, I've had so many people who, you know, since I've jumped in and I've been more forthcoming with ownership and operations and just discussing stuff with people, a lot of people have asked me, why are you renting equipment now? Why didn't you wait until like into summer when it's not as rainy? And I'm like, we're here and we can't walk away really.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that unfortunately, like I said, we're not rich. I can't just eat the cost of, well, we just can't eat the cost of, you know, I told Tristan this, I was like, PA is basically breaking even every month now. We weren't like that, but now, thanks to the support of a lot of people, we're at least breaking even on our normal operations, which is great, because that means that, you know, eventually at some point, right? But I think the bigger thing, and that's breaking even on like the raw cost, it's not
paying debt off either.
It's not paying debt off.
It's covering our operations. That even that is a helpful thing.
Exactly. But as of right now, I mean, just the debt from the loan that we're taking on here is not astronomical, but it's not something that we can let this sit here and wait until, you know, the fall, or even until the winter, whenever, you know, the weather's better. We can't do that. Unfortunately, if maybe next range we'll do something a little bit different, but as of this current range right now where we're at, it's like we can't really do that. So next time in the future, yeah, absolutely, we can start in the winter, and, you know, the machines have heat, so we can stay nice and toasty inside and do our work without having to worry about rain or really anything. But I think that for all of the frustration that the weather has brought us, I think we're finally getting to the point where like we might be able to do some work. And
there's no might. We're going to be able to do some work this weekend. Show you the range.
Let's show you the range.
So, I know it doesn't look great. That's drying. That's got no water pooling at all. That's, I'm going to say sludge pooling. It's not water, and if it is, it's half an inch. And then sludge. Again, it doesn't look like much, but it is leagues from where it was. Any last words, Patrick?
Let's get well rested for the weekend so that we can hit it hard, and we'll make sure that we keep you guys updated along the way. Thank you for continuing to support us. I know that there have been some people that have reached out about how they can support financially. I would say the biggest thing is, it really depends on what you want. Go to our website. If you see something cool, buy it.
Yeah.
Number two, if you're interested in the range and you want a membership, tell us. That way we can let you know whenever things come up, and you can pay for the range membership. The only other thing I would say is that we have a Patreon as well. We can put a link to that in bio, description, whatever.
There's not much on it.
Yeah, there's not much on it. There are 3 tiers. Those tiers are going to get you special things. There's like a $3 a month, $5 a month, I think $25 a month, something like that. If you really want to, that is also incredibly helpful to help fund some of this. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, $25 from 4 people, like that's $100 every month. I mean, that's pretty good. That knocks $100 off of renting a machine.
That literally gets us a quarter away there for a mini excavator. So
yeah, so that would be really, really great. And if you can't support financially, absolutely just like share our videos, watch our videos, like our videos, comment, say things, share them with your friends, all that kind of fun stuff. I think that also helps a lot, making sure that our message gets out there and everything gets out there to, you know, people who are interested. So those are the ways that you can help support us if you want to financially. Don't feel obligated though. We've designed this and we've planned this in a way that we don't have to rely on any other people besides us. Maybe on somebody to haul a machine down, or, you know, maybe operate a bulldozer or whatever. We've designed this to be as self-sufficient as possible so that it doesn't matter if you guys give us money or not. It's not like we're not going to get this done.
We're going to get it done. But if you do want to help, you can always like, share, and subscribe.